Hey guys, Smithy here. This video will be a short guide for you to understand better how do immunities and crowd controls work in this game. This is a very important game mechanic that everyone must know in order to play well in PvP. And before we start, I would like to remind you that for more detailed information and communication with us, you can go to our knowledge base and join our social networks and Discord. So let's not lose time and begin. First, let's talk about crowd controls, as we will need this information to better understand immunities. There are 5 types of crowd controls. First is stun. This will briefly stun your opponent for 1 second. Second will be daze and freeze. This will daze or freeze your opponent for nearly 3 seconds. Knockback. This will knock back your enemy for an average distance. Fourth are bone, knockdown and knockup. The difference between these 3 crowd controls is the time. Bone lasts the least and knock up the most. Overall, all of them will knock down your opponent. And for the 5th is grab. You can grab your opponent if in range and throw it on the ground into a bound state. All these crowd controls are self-explanatory. You just have to find out what effects does your character skill have and use them at the right time. Crowd controls can't be used forever. For example, you can't stun your enemy with one skill forever, since stun over stun doesn't apply, and knockdown over knockdown, bound or floating also doesn't prolong the effect of it. So whenever you build your own combo, keep that in mind. But there is a way to combine the crowd controls to make stunlock combos that allows you to do a lot of damage without any risk and no possibility for your opponent to run. You have to keep in mind that simple rule of crowd control and their weight, let's say. Stun, daze, knockback, knockdown and grab, where the stun has the least weight and grab the most. For example, your knockback won't have effect if your opponent is downed, and your stun won't have effect if your opponent is dazed already. Though, you can grab your enemy when down, thus making the grab having the most potential in the combo, but should be used always last. Now that you know all the crowd controls, let's jump to the immunities. There are 3 types of immunities. First is invincible, totally invulnerable from damage and crowd control. Second is frontal block, blocks all the attacks and CC in front of your character. I believe it has like 90 or 120 degrees in front of you, though vulnerable to the sides and behind, and can be grabbed. Third is super armor, immune for all types of crowd control, but vulnerable to damage and grab. Invisible is present in your dodge ability and some skills. Not every class has such skills though. Warrior and Valkyrie have shields that provide them perma frontal block, but it can be broken by 4 successive attacks. Also, some fast classes can blink and hit them from the back. Knowing what skill provide you one of these immunities will help you to evade crowd control and even damage if used right. Basically, in PvP, what you have to do is to use your skills with immunity when nearby the enemy, and leave other non-immunity skills for whenever you are safe or doing a combo. Don't forget to dodge in between attacks, as this will help you take less damage. Also, if you have frontal block on your class like Valkyrie or Warrior, try to use this immunity often, as it will help you take no damage or CC, and will waste your opponent's skills. Same goes for invulnerability skills. Learning these rules will help you get closer to those elite arena players that for some reason always keep you in stun lock state and never go down. Here is a simple table that includes all the information from this guide that will hopefully help you in the beginning. You can find it in the description below. And that was it for this video, hope you enjoyed it and this information was useful for you guys. Don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more PvP videos and guides that are yet to come. That was Smithy, have a nice day!